Alright, this is the last event. Wonderful Poland. And I need... Well, we'll see if we need to set up. Looks like potential for rain. But let's see what the internets say is the proper setup. Channel. I don't know what I did with that. What did I do with that window? Did I close it?
I wanted you to help out on a cause.
There it is.
Highway, and man, she's in a hurry. She holds onto that wheel like a cowboy holds his reins. She doesn't even notice that the windshield is splattered. It's splattered, splattered, splattered with some old creature's remains. It's flattened out and bent and burst and broken. Its inside's on the outside for all the world to see. Legs dangling out at all angles. It's not a splattered bug, it's me. I'm just a splatter, splatter, splatter on the windshield of light. I'm just a splatter, splatter, splatter on the windshield of light. I'm just a splatter, splatter, splatter on the windshield of light. I'm just a splatter, splatter, splatter on the windshield of light. Remember the moment I first met her. She looked so fine and cherry with that paint job on her face. And I thought, hey, you know, life don't get no better. And the world, it seemed, a far, far better place. But soon things turned from good to bad to worser. It wasn't long before she left for someone new. No matter how I tried, I couldn't curse her. And if you loved her like I did, so couldn't you. I'm just a splatter, splatter, splatter on the windshield of light. I'm just a splatter, splatter, splatter on the windshield of light. I'm just a splatter, splatter, splatter on the windshield of light. I'm just a splatter, splatter, splatter on the windshield of light. So splattered, it's getting hard to see. But I ain't got the heart to wash that window. Cause all them splattered bugs, they feel just like me. I'm just a splatter, splatter, splatter on the windshield of life. I'm just a splatter, splatter, splatter on the windshield of life. I'm just a splatter, splatter, splatter on the windshield of life. I'm just a splatter, splatter, splatter on the windshield of life.
Starts on crest 50, 6 right into 6 left of a crest, extra long 60. Good luck.
Splatter, splatter on the windshield of life. Just a splatter, splatter, splatter on the windshield of life.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Crest 50, 6 right into 6 left over crest, extra long.
What the hell was that start?
60. Keep right of a crest, caution. Caution slow, keep right of a 50, turn, one left, unseen. 120. Flat crest. 50. Keep left of a jump. And keep right into caution, 6 left of a long of a jump, tightens 4. Into 3 right long, opens of a crest, 80. 6 left of a crest, extra long. Tight 4 right long, opens of a crest, 60. 6 right, keep left of 80.
Watching Biba do this earlier.
Caution crest, turn, 3 left long. 80.
Biba was in a really
6
crazy
right
car.
long, opens of a crest, jump. 30, crest. And 5 left, extra long of a crest, 30. 5 right long, opens of a crest. Into flat left of a crest, 60. Turn, 5 left of a jump crest. And 6 right long, opens of a crest into 6 left, extra long, tightens 5. 30, 4 right of a crest, narrow, 70. 5 left, tightens narrow, and 6 left of a jump. Into 5 right long, tightens 3, don't cut tarmac. Caution 30 to chicane, left entry. 50, 5 right. 30, turn 4 left, tightens gravel, into 5 right.
Oh no!
Into 6
Right in the
left,
tree.
120. Right of a crest long, 50. Crest and 5 left, and 6 right. Into 6 left long, tightens, keep middle of a 150. 6 right, extra long, opens, keep right of a big jump. Caution, 80. Keep right of a jump into 4 left of a crest, tightens. Into 6 right, opens 30, crest, into 4 right, opens, flat left of a crest, 50. Keep middle of a crest, jump, 50. 5 left long, tightens 3. Into 5 right of a crest. 30, 6 left of a jump, 50. Keep middle of a jump into 4 left, tightens of a dip. Into 4 right long of a crest, bump. Open 6 of a crest to crest, and 5 left long. 30. 6 right. Keep right of a 70. Into 5 left. 70. Flat crest. Into 6 left. 6 right of a jump. 50. 6 left of a jump. Keep right of a 50. 6 left of a crest into 5 right of a crest. To crest. And 6 left. Opens, keep middle of a crest. Jump. To big jump. Into 6 left. 50. 6 right. 50. Flat jump. And jump. 50. 6 right, opens long of a crest, to slow tarmac, 50, turn, 1 left. Opens, don't cut long. 160, don't cut 2 right around bail, 50. Don't cut 1 right around bail, into turn, don't cut 1 left, cobble slippy, and hairpin left, don't cut. into 3 right, 3 left slippy, don't cut, 3 right opens long, 30 over finish, 70 to stop. Stage finished. Well done.
Well, we broke some headlights. Blech. I just really wanted to get this in. I wanted to get
Starts
the
from
next,
6 right,
the next
opens
level
long of a
unlocked.
crest to slow tarmac 50. Good luck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, it's not at the
6
start
right,
box
opens
this
long of a
time.
crest to slow tarmac 50. Turn 1 left, opens, don't cut long. 160, don't cut, 2 right around Bale, 50. Don't cut, 1 right around Bale, into turn, don't cut, 1 left, cobble slippy, and hip in left, don't cut. Into 3 right, 3 left slippy,
Okay.
turn, don't cut, 3 right opens long, 100.
Yeah, we're gonna open up that 4th gear a little bit more on the
Turn
next stop.
unseen, 4 right, extra long, tightens, 50. Flat jump. To jump, slow 30, 6 left 30, turn, 1 left. 30. 6 left, extra long. 120. 5 right long. 80. Straight of a junction, into 5 left, tightens 4. And 6 right, opens 80. 5 left long, tightens 3. Into 5 right, opens of a crest.
My question is, do we upgrade our class again?
Into 5 left. Into 4 right long.
Do we just go
opens of
back
a
in this
crest,
car again and
80.
move up to the top level? Like, why not? Get more credits. Get the top
Left
competition.
long, tightens jump.
'Cause
50.
if we're already beating these guys,
Crest.
probably could
and
do it.
Left opens. 6 left of a crest. 50.
but then I have to get good in other cars because I want to drive different cars.
Crest jump and 4 right. Opens long of a big jump. 30. Turn 4 right. Extra long. 30. 5 left long. Tightens 3. 120. Caution slow. 6 right. Into 6 left and turn unseen. 1 right tightens. Opens of a crest. Into 6 left
Oh,
long.
that's an actual tree. I thought it
Into
was
6
gonna,
right.
I thought they were
extra
just going to
long.
treat it as a bush. Nope,
Opens
it
of a
was a
crest.
tree.
50. Right of a jump into 6 left. 30. 6 right long of a crest into 6 left long. Tightens past junction. Opens long into 5 left into 4 right of a crest long. Into 6 left of a crest. Opens of a jump into 4 right. 50, slow crest into turn 1 left, tarmac. 80. 6 left of a crest long, tightens turn 1 left, gravel. And 5 right long. Into 5 left of a bump, into 6 right, into 6 left, extra long,
That
opens
was
of a
something.
crest, jump, into 6 right long, into 6 left, into don't cut, 5 right long, opens of a crest,
Oh no.
into 5
Come on,
left
save it.
long,
Save it.
tightens 4, 50. 5
How do you like that?
Extra long past junction. Into 6 left of a crest long. Into 6 right long. Opens of a crest. 50. 6 left. Into 6 right. Into 6 left. 140 over bumps. 5 right of a crest, jump. Opens of a crest and jump long. To flat crest, jump. 50. 4 left narrow. 80. Flat crest, jump. 100. Flat crests, 50. 5 right, turn. 4 left tarmac. Into 6 right of a finish. To stop. Well done.
Alright, that'll do. I need fresh tires.
Stage finished.
Mr. Bean's
Well done.
cars. It's a Lancia Fulva HF. Yeah. It's an old school car. Yeah, I know, right? I thought that was pretty good, man. What you up to? I got my afternoon coffee. We're gonna upgrade to the fourth of I think 5 different. Oh God, this is long. We're gonna kick up that 4th gear though. I have to agree with the online setup that yeah, it needs to be a little bit more. Oh no, it's at night. Oh no, it's at night. Oh no. Moving the old mouse here. Oh. Yeah, I kind of... There's a whole bunch of stuff going on with that. One, somebody I'm contracted to do, like, website maintenance and stuff. They're making some changes. It has nothing to do with my, like, regular... It's just, like, side gig, if you will. But it's also, like, helping out a nonprofit. But anywho, they, that's really all that's... Everything that is maintenance is being done,
Flat crest,
but like
50, 6 right into
just
6
from
left of a
COVID,
crest,
things
extra
are kind
long,
of
60.
stagnant, and the fact
Good
that I
luck.
have massive medical problems. I don't
5,
know.
4, 3,
man.
2, 1, go. Flat crest, 50, 6 right into 6
yeah.
left of a crest, extra
Yeah,
long.
that's mine on a much smaller scale. I'm basically maintaining a whole bunch of legacy systems. They really aren't legacy. It's just that, I mean, they do exactly what they need to do, and nobody's paying for more things, so...
120.
So I eventually got to find a new gig.
Flat crest.
Not as important to me as finding a new
50.
kidney, so...
Keep left of a jump. And keep right into caution. 6 left of a long of a jump. Tightens 4.
But, yeah.
Into 3 right long. Opens of a crest. 80. 6 left of a crest. Extra long.
And then in a month we got,
Right long.
I got another
Opens of a
convention,
crest.
so I got a whole
60.
bunch of stuff to prepare, so that's going to be a lot of my focus.
6 right. To keep left over 80.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, we got some transition time, basically. I think I'm just going to end up just
80.
managing the clients myself,
6
because
right
there really
long.
aren't that
Opens
many.
of a
They're all
crest,
happy,
jump. 30.
and they just need
Crest.
something to keep the lights on, basically.
And 5 left, extra long of a crest,
Yeah.
30. 5 right long, opens of a crest, into flat left of a crest, 60. Turn 5 left of a jump crest, and 6 right long, opens of a crest into 6 left, extra long, tightens 5. 30, 4 right of a crest, narrow, 70.
It sounds like that'd be useful for you,
Five
so
left, tightens
hope whatever
narrow.
you're looking for works out in the end.
6 left of a jump, into 5 right long.
It's funny, one of my old IT buddies who was at Rackspace messaged me.
30 to chicane.
Messaged me because he's down in California and they paid for relocation, and I'm like, wow, really? I think he's at a
50.
different gig now,
5 right.
but they like
30,
because of how
4 left,
expensive it is to live in
gravel,
California,
into
they had
5 right.
to seriously pony up to
6
get him
left,
to move, and I'm like,
120.
they got you to do that. I'm like, yeah, for another 50K.
6 right of a crest long, 50.
That's where I'm at with a lot of it. Yep. And then with the whole kidney
Crest
thing,
and 5 left.
like
And 6 right.
you're gonna get a shit ton of work out of me. It's just you're not gonna get it.
Into 6 left
you know,
long, tightens.
Like
keep
I
middle
can't.
of
I
the
literally
50.
physically cannot be on call 24/7, and a lot of these places are like, well, you're gonna have to be in an on-call rotation, and I'm like,
6
so
right,
you're telling me your
extra
systems
long,
go down a
opens,
lot.
Keep right of a big jump.
Nothing I have ever goes down. So what goes down is I get a million messages and I take care of it.
Caution, 80.
But like, yeah, no.
Keep right of a jump into 4 left of a crest, tightens.
Not that I can't. It's just that many times I'm at
Into
like
6 right.
basically at a charity event and I'm
30.
like on stage. So like if something happens during that, you're waiting. Unless you're paying me for that,
Flat left of a crest.
you're not waking me up
50.
at 4 o'clock in the morning unless it's my fault,
Keep middle of a crest,
it's the company's
jump,
fault,
50.
or
5 left long,
it's
tightens 3.
you know what I mean. Like there's levels to that's what a
Into
service
5 right
level
of a
agreement is
crest.
for. I'm not as far as a job. You pay me for a certain amount of
30.
time, and you
6
better
left
pay
of a
me an
jump,
awful lot to
50.
exactly.
Jump into 4 left, tightens a
That's
bit.
what I end up with a lot of them. Like I'm not like turning down
Into 4
anything.
right
It's just
long
like
of a crest. Bump.
a lot of places have unrealistic expectations of people, and you can just read that they're just going to milk you for everything you're worth. And other places are great. So
30. 6 right. Keep right of a 70.
this is a
Into
very
5
fast
left.
track,
70.
but there's a whole bunch of
Flat
there's
crest.
a little
Into
bit of
6
give and
left.
take too.
6 right of a
But
jump.
just physically, you may not be able to
50.
get to me. So
6 left of a jump.
oh god.
Keep right of a 50. 6 left of a crest. Into 5 right of a crest. To crest. And 6 left. Opens. Keep middle of a crest. Jump.
Viva was playing this last night. I was watching him.
Into 6 left.
I guess his graphics card really didn't like streaming it. He went over to kick.
6 right.
He's a rogue,
50.
but
Jump. And jump. 50. 6 right. Opens
but he was
long
doing
of
it
the
in a
crest.
much more
To
souped up
slow
car.
track. 50.
Because he like only wants to race like the real rally racing cars. The issue I have with that is that I'm bad at this, and I literally had to learn in this car because the repairs are free. So he's like spent all of his credits in career mode repairing the car, because the lower, until you advance to the events that I'm in, like you don't get a lot of credits for repairs. So like now I make enough just like getting last place in a race to afford the repairs at least. Whereas he's like driving it like he stole it, like it's like half sideways through all the corners, like it's a powerful car. But I'm like, it's like you're probably better than me, but you know I only want to drive like the 2000cc cars. I'm like, here I am in my little Lancia Fulva. That everyone on the internet said if you want to learn to play this game, and you want to learn to rally properly, you need to start in bad cars. By bad cars, I mean like this is like a car from like the 1950s or something, or 60s. It was souped up for rally in the 70s. This game is really cool though. Like, this is a good Sunday drive. Well, when I say Sunday drive, you understand what I need out of a Sunday drive game.
Straight of a junction into 5 left, tightens 4 and 6 right,
That's a hard
opens 80.
spin. Oh wow, we're really far ahead now.
5 left long, tightens 3.
But yeah, it'll all work out.
Into
I'm
5
more
right,
the
opens
medical
crest,
stuff. I'm far more worried about than programming stuff. And that
into 5 left,
kind of comes first.
into 4 right long, opens
Good
a
news
crest,
is I don't,
80.
you know, they can't even list me for a kidney today yet, anyways. So, but I do need to find a living donor
4
for
left long, tightens
kidney
jump,
because genetics are a bitch.
50. Crest and flat left, opens 6 left of a crest, 50. Crest jump and 4 right, open
Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay.
Opens long.
All right, well, we're not in the lead anymore.
30, turn 4 right. Extra long.
Not in the lead anymore. But we only need to get
Titans 3.
like 3rd place and we will win this championship.
120. Caution slow.
Wow, this area is terrible.
6 right.
It's very bumpy and
Into 6 left.
Wants to
into
flip
turn
over.
Unseen 1 right Titans.
you see how there's, I don't know how much attention
Opens of a
you
crest.
give this at the moment, but there's a
Into
little
6
hump in the
left
road
long.
there, and that little hump just
Into
keeps
6 right.
unsettling the car
Extra
because
long.
it's sort of like
Opens
on
of
a main
crest.
road. You don't usually feel it, but the road is slightly elevated at the middle, like the crest over the middle, and at this part of the track,
5 right
this
of a jump.
there's just a big
Into 6 left.
ridge, so like you basically kind of have to kind of saddle over the middle of it or pick a side because you see the road's very thin, so
Into 6 left long. Titans Pass Junction. Opens long. Into 5 left. Into 4 right of a crest long. Into 6 left of a crest. Opens of a jump.
we're gonna lose some
Into 4
time, but
right.
it's okay. We were up by a lot, now we're not.
50. Slow crest into turn 1 left. Tarmac.
This is the end
80.
section. It's such a weird track because basically you do a bunch of chicanes and stuff, and a bunch of turns.
Left. Gravel.
Like the end section is always
5 right
these
long.
turns,
Into 5 left of a bump.
but then the middle section is just flat out
Into 6 right.
crazy.
Into 6 left, extra long, opens of a crest, jump. Into 6 right long. Into 6 left. Into don't cut 5 right long.
Don't cut because there's a pillow
Opens of a
there.
crest. Into 5 left long. Tightens 4.
Let's go.
50. 5 right, extra long past junction. Into 6 left of a crest long.
Every time I hear the fans cheer, like sometimes I'm crashing into them and they'll be like screaming and I'm like, wow, that's terrible. It's
6
terrible.
left. Into 6 right. Into 6 left. 140 of a bumps.
Oh, it was almost really bad.
5 right of a crest, jump. Opens of a crest and jump long. To flat crest, jump. 50. 4 left narrow. 80. Flat crest, jump. 100.
That was a risk.
Right.
That was a
4
risk.
left tarmac. Into 6 right of a finish. To stop. Well done.
Hey, we did it in under 10 minutes. That was pretty good. I think the best time was over 10 minutes.
Looking good for a stage win in there.
Yep. Last job had a... Yeah. They said 2 of us maintaining for like 3 years before they got working. Well, split the teams was just me. I grabbed a new job, was like, peace. Well, the whole thing is for like my kind of stuff, like, and just places I've interviewed, like, there's nobody at 4 a.m. that need, like, yeah, it's not good if the stuff is down, but like, yeah, Darkwoods Hump did get me. Well, what was our position? Must have hit something. Oh, we did win. Alright, we're winning by a handful of seconds. Just like, I'm all about 100% uptime, but like, it's okay if a service goes down at 2 a.m. and you don't, you know, you only have like 2 a.m. is actual 2 a.m. It's not a worldwide thing, or at least, like, and not that your customers won't care, but just like the clients are, they're not doing anything, and everything is still recorded, and we'll renegotiate when it reconnects or something.
5.
Yeah, exactly.
3, 2, 1, go.
Like a lot of the stuff I currently do is it's not a, I mean, you could basically consider it academia.
30.
It's a lot of nonprofit stuff, and
4
it's
right long.
everything from
Tightens
client
on the crest.
tracking to,
Into 6
you know, it's
left, 50.
in your world it's a CRUD app with reporting.
Crest,
So whatever
100,
they need
past
with
junction,
regard to that, but you
5
also
right.
keep in mind there's various
Into
workflows
6
and
left
stuff
long.
that stuff's designed around. But in short, their hours are 9 to 5, so like there's a pretty clear window to do production releases and any updates, anything that needs to be done or addressed. And many times they just want something changed, and it's like they're calling me at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon to change something.
30.
And they don't care. They don't care if it's happening while people are in it. They just want it done. And I'm like, well,
Into 6 left.
that's fine, because I know how to do things where it doesn't interfere with their stuff.
50.
There's the data element and the reporting aspects are very separate pieces. And they usually just want like, hey, we need a report that does this because we're trying to do something, and we need it like yesterday, and we just realized it now, and it's like, that's what I'm here for. It's pretty cool, the stuff that I've been a part of and built. It's just a shame that, I don't know, the nonprofit world's kind of in a really weird place right now. Before COVID, there was a big push to basically everything from generational tracking to, there's all these, they aren't even buzzwords, I mean, they explain exactly what it is. But just, a lot of places did not record stuff in order to get grant money. They need actual hard data, and they also need to be able to do a little bit of reporting on it. So it's a lot of where I came in a lot of situations. And then I was in academia for a while too. But academia has its own dumb issues, like everything is just as usual, grossly underpaid. But it is also academia, so like there's no things do shut down, and there's no. I don't like that. I don't like that pressure in software. And I'm just like flatly, I refuse. I mean, like it's just that everything gets planned out and done on the timetable. I'm basically one of the most boring office people ever. So there's a plan, we get it done, and that's pretty much it. Issues happen. Put it on the list. Things get done. People come in with all these stories of like how things are, and I'm like, wow, that would just never happen. It would never have gotten to that point. Planning is a thing, but there's always the unforeseen things that happen too.
6 right, opens 80. Flat crest, slow 60. 3 left long, tightens turn 1. Don't cut.
I thought that sign said Frodo.
5 right, over crest, extra long.
Beat it up is going to get to see the fanfare I get when I upgrade.
Into caution.
It's really just a label that changes, but I'm curious how many credits I get for it.
Into 6 right long of a crest.
And how crazy the next season is going to be, because the season that we did, this is the 6th event, and each event has 8 races in it. There are 8 stages, so like Tour de France, if you don't follow rally. Like there's 8 of these little races, 8 stages, and you add up the times, as you might imagine, and somebody wins. You add up all the times, time trial style. That's how it works in real life.
6 left, 30.
And each of the tracks are different.
Into 6 left, extra long.
But the game randomly generates a race for you to do, right? So for us it picks 6 locations and made 8 stages on them with different track conditions. So one of the cool things is like instead of me going in and creating a race, instead of me doing that, the game decides like what the track degradation is, as well as what we're running, what time we're running, whether it's raining or not and stuff. I think some of these like only certain tracks have wet dry and only certain tracks have snow and ice, but still like the overall condition can be different each time.
Into 3 left of a jump, 30. Flat crest, 50. 6 left, 50.
But yeah, so at the end there's 30 cars and they're all the same, they're AIs, but they're simulating running 30 of the same cars that would be, or 29 other cars that would be in your class. So we're only running with there's like 3 different cars that are in the H1 category. So like a third of them are these Fulvias, and there's like 2 other cars. So we have that. And
houses, slow, 6 right of a bridge.
if you finish in the top 3 in the championships, you get championship points after each event.
200.
You get championship points after each event.
Turn unseen, 1 right.
And if you finish in the top 3, you advance to the next
Middle of the crest, 50.
to the next racing class where everything's harder and you get more payout. If you finish in the bottom 3, which is kind of hard to do, but I'm bad enough at the other cars, so that's a legitimate risk.
Crest into 5 left, opens of a jump, and
You'll be demoted into the lower series. But each time you move up, it does increase. So like we went from I think having 4 events. It was either 2 or 4 events at the very beginning.
Opens
And
80.
it increases it by 2 stages per event, and eventually I think it adds another event. So maybe the original was 4 events, and there were only 2 stages in each. And then, like, when we upgraded, we went to 5 events, or maybe 6 events. I don't know. I think this is the first one was 6.
50.
But it was only like 2 or 4 stages initially.
Keep middle of a crest.
And so it became 6 stages, and now 8 stages.
50.
So I think the next one is either going to add another race, or it's going to make it so every single one of these is now 10 stages. So I'm going to be really keen on not
3 right of
demoting
a
anymore.
crest. 30.
What happens is that at each event, usually like 3 cars retire. That it actually simulates some DNFing, and sometimes you'll actually see a wreck on the side of the road too. I don't know if those 2 things correlate, but there's usually like 1 or 2 wrecks during the race, and there's usually like 2 cars that are out at the end of the race.
Middle of a long crest. 80. 6 right long, opens of a jump. Extra long.
This is the last piece of this one.
50. 6 right long of a crest. 100. Flat right.
I got a new game for you,
Left
Eat
of
It
a
Up.
crest, 40.
It's called Dave the Diver.
6 left of a finish. 70. To stop.
Uh-oh.
Well done.
Uh-oh. Well, good thing we're going to a service station. Yes, all that damage counts at the end of the race. But the clock stopped at least. If we had a reset there, we wouldn't have been charged for it. Just like if we hit the marshal here, we don't get charged for
Could be
it.
a stage win.
But you gotta go full out. Yes. That's always been a trick that I've never gotten great at. The best advice I ever got for estimating the cost of something is like, do you know how long it's going to take? Because you've done exactly that before. Okay, if you don't, take what you think it's going to be, parcel it out, think about how many hours each piece is going to take, and then double it, and that's the quote. And surprisingly, that's been right pretty much every time. Maybe a little bit more in some cases, maybe a little less in other cases, but a lot of times you need some kind of cash up front, right? So that's what you base the estimate on. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. And it was funny because like this guy was like our key consultant, and I'm like, I absorbed anything this guy said because like, you know, I'm fresh out of university and that kind of stuff, and I'm like, you're clearly here, you clearly got this off the ground, so you definitely know something. And yeah. So, I don't know. I'm sure I'll find something to do. But it's just with the... I mean, literally...
Starts 6 left.
I think as far as the government is concerned, like...
30.
I don't
Good
know.
luck.
Like, there's a whole bunch of things that have to happen in the next 6 months.
3, 2, 1, go. 6 left, extra long, opens over crests, 30. 6 left, opens over
I gotta get to
jumps,
brush off
into
my-
caution for right.
Be a hot senior developer and also project manager. Like, you know, when your company gets smaller, you end up wearing all the hats. So like I've gone through all the legal paperwork, I interface with all the clients, like I do everything. and everyone's. I have nothing but happy clients.
50, 6 right of a crest.
We did a lot of cool stuff
Opens
for
of a
them.
jump into 6
Like
left.
one of them has a whole card ID scanner data entry system. Like you walk in and you scan your card and stuff. It prints all the cards off.
Into 3 left
It's really
of a jump.
cool.
30.
Oh my, well, the car didn't even stop running. So I don't know. I have a lot of cool stuff to show. Potentials.
6 left.
When and if we get
50.
there.
Keep middle of a jump into 6 right. And 4 left long tightens. 50. Turn.
Yeah, it was pretty swag, wasn't it?
Right narrow.
But yeah, the other thing that I learned is that we had, so after this guy, we had some pretty cool, like, we had this developer come in one time, and he wanted a lot of money. And not just, like, I certainly wasn't bitter, but, like, because he had another company, and he made a lot of money doing it. So, like, he had the clout, right? So he was able to ask for things that I guess I couldn't ask for at the time. This is years back. And he helped build some cool things that we have now, but like, essentially, how do I say this in a nice way? Well, I just missed everything.
50. 4 left long.
He knew how to make cool things. He was very bad at debugging. And whereas the stuff that I build, it all works. It fills the MVP at the very least, has the capability to be added onto. And it doesn't, it works in all edge cases, because there are still days where I'll open up a can of worms on something, and then find out that something that they made wasn't fully tested, and I have to go fix it. So if I can say anything, I don't think it ever matters how good of a quote unquote coder you are. It's how many hours of testing does your stuff require, and how redundant and stupid is it. The stupider your code is, the easier it is to fix, is how I feel about it. Because he made with some complex, flashy stuff, but guess what? When it broke, you had to actually learn how flashy stuff worked. And I'm like, why did you just write this like the stupidest way possible?
50.
Yeah. I've left myself some hells. I've left some personal hells, but there were some good comments in there. It's like, it went like this because like this. And if you need to open it, remember that you need to go here, because this is ultimately where the payoff point is. But it's just like, his stuff is, the best way I could explain it is like when you were in, at university, there'd be that perfect solution to some loop. And it's like, it's doing way too much heavy lifting in 4 lines of code. The magic happens, and then on some other page, 3,000 lines of code later, the payoff happens where you realize that piece of thing, which has there's no way to dump, all the stuff that I do has a magical debugger that I can basically turn on in the code. And that debugger lets me analyze all the data objects and everything. A lot of it's a web application, so it's for PHP. So I have a whole library I can attach to anything I build, and it gives me the full dump of what all of the stuff looks like. Which is very, very useful, because as you probably know, when you're building in classes and stuff in PHP, a lot of the stuff is amorphic. So you want to make sure that when weird edge case happens, such as one of our sites goes through WordPress stuff, and WordPress auto-enabled all the emoji stuff, and that made it so that certain characters couldn't be handled correctly, so a whole separate class had to be built to basically feed all the text through when it detects stuff that can't be emojied properly. And I'm like, because of course different databases did different things to the emoji, so I'm like, nope, you're allowed to use UTF-8 or whatever was the one that they all agreed with. That's the one you get to use, and whatever that supports, everything gets turned into that.
6 right long, opens of a crest, 30 flat right.
Because WordPress just loves to change its standards.
5, 4.
Oh wow, I have 1337 on the.
1, go. 6 right long, opens of a crest, 30. Flat right and flat left of a crest.
Oh yeah.
120.
I still get a warning every time I manually have to run an export when I do a thing. It's like, beware that this version of MySQL doesn't match it warns you on every export. Like other versions of MySQL are going to have fun with these different character sets, just because it seems like a blanket warning. And I know if I update anything, it'll
30,
you know.
turn hairpin right around Bales.
So there's no reason to update it at this point, so it doesn't get updated.
50. 6 left.
Yeah, exactly.
Opens 30.
That's exactly the problem. In this case, the oh, I love CSV files.
5 left of a crest.
That's the other thing I do is data warehousing.
6 left long. Opens
Data
of a
warehousing
jump.
and
50.
data homogenization. All these
4
big
right long
words today.
tightens. Into 6 left of a crest.
See these
Extra
bumps? These bumps are so
opens.
bad. The car
80.
wanted to flip again, so I had to slow down.
Keep middle of a jump. 100. Turn unseen narrow, 4 right long. Opens 30. Flat middle of a jump, 180.
Yeah, I like that you have that availability to do all that stuff. I'm not a huge fan of the remasters because you know me, but like as far as the editing of the game, like there's some really nice stuff that they did.
50.
To say that nothing was done and but just all the changes in censorship and stuff, and just I like the old feel. But as far as like for the modding, like everything that you do, they did a really good job from everything I've seen you talk about, see what you do.
Unseen turn, 1 left.
And I have a few friends that like playing them, and it
200.
makes it. Oh no!
Right entry, chicane.
Shut up, dude! I'm not even back on the track yet. Let me get back on the track. My little Studebaker driving like a murder mystery in some back road in Poland.
50.
Oh, it's a chicane. I guess hearing what you had to say was important.
6 left.
Those chicanes are dangerous. If you header into them, you will destroy the front end of your car. If you kind of tap them while going really slowly, you won't get it anywhere near as much damage. It's like that little tap that I did nothing. Whereas if I hit it at full power, it would just like I've actually like destroyed the car where it says just damage too much, you have to quit.
4 right long. Opens 30.
And there's a few of the country
6 left of a
tracks.
jump.
Some of the events have it. I really got to figure out why my graphics card does that. So I actually talked to my laptop maker, and they had me try this program that like sort of like RAM test, but for CPU and graphics cards. And I ran it. I have to report back to them. This was like a month ago, and I was like dealing with a kidney transplant clinic.
6 left of a jump. Opens of a jump long.
But I did run the test as they asked, and it didn't give me any errors. This is the same graphics card that a month ago was doing it's like TDF resets or something. So like the Windows basically has a timeout feature that if it thinks your graphics card has stopped responding, if it thinks, oh, I knew that was a real tree. If your graphics card has stopped responding, it like has a 5 or 10 second timeout, and basically it'll basically just forcefully reset the graphics card. There's nothing actually wrong, but it wants to prevent a blue screen from, hey, your graphics card froze, and now I have to stop the operating system because you have my graphics card.
Into 6 left.
So because it can't know if it's waiting, and it's like called TDF timeout or something. And apparently it's a problem with NVIDIA cards, and NVIDIA just doesn't acknowledge it. And apparently I'm one of the lucky ones, and it basically the last 2 years worth of graphics drivers, which I need a newer one, otherwise my graphics preferences don't work, and obviously newer games and that kind of stuff. So it would do that, and it would just start doing it constantly. And it not even when the graphics card's on load, it would just do it randomly. And even this, like the graphics card is probably at like 20 to 40% use. Like I've never had this card at 100%. The card's really good when it works. But the one thing that it does is when I'm playing games like this or iRacing or whatever, there's that momentary blip, and it'll freeze for that very brief period of time. On top of this other error I'm talking about. I have no idea how to fix it. I have no idea how to fix either, and no one has a clue. And it only happens in like racing games. And I turn the graphics down or turn them up, doesn't matter. Like if I turn the graphics up to like stupid ultra high in the newer F1 games, I will note that there is a like it just the overall FPS drops. But like I could probably run this at 200 FPS right now for the medium settings that I have it at.
50.
And the random, like I could turn the graphics super low and it's still going to have these occasional moments where it does that blip.
Opens.
I have no idea.
Bumps.
But the blip in iRacing's bad because I can't like restart the race or like load a prior state or go back or anything. I just have to hope that the blip happens on a straightaway because it'll drop. Like it'll change the. I have the FPS and stuff up and like I can't. It doesn't seem to be a paging file. Like I'm wondering if it's just like the unity between like okay you have stuff right into the drive and like something is causing a delay and it's just I have no way of capturing it and I have no idea what it is. But thankfully the little hardware resets after I reset the machine it stopped doing those so. But it just every once in a while like the machine will be up for a month and it'll start doing those weird hardware resets. I'm like well it's not heat related. We checked the heat stuff, and we also have the fans running high. I even changed one of the fans out because it wasn't running correctly. I don't know. Love the machine. Machine's great. It's just I have no idea what these little micro errors are, and I'm like, I'm certainly not going to go buy a new machine over it, but I'm a little annoyed. The machine wasn't free, and it kind of is a big problem. But I think it's all a software problem, and it's just NVIDIA support's useless, and no one can point me in the right direction on how to fix it. I have two identical machines. The other machine, the only thing difference is the software version of Windows and the drivers. But they all have like about the same drivers and version of Windows. So I just kind of just deal with it. Try not to be frustrated. Nothing matters. It's fun.
Right. Into 6 left, extra long, 100.
Alright, so after this we have 2 stages to go.
6 left,
And then we'll meet our doom.
30. 6 right.
Try not to jump everywhere
Into
there.
5 left. 80.
Oh god, that's not good. Hey, good news.
Into 6 right. Into 5 left long.
Good news. Car's okay. May not win the stage anymore, but the car is okay.
50 after finish.
This one's hard. I always have trouble on this one.
Tightness to stop.
Alright, we went from winning to not winning. We lost like 15 seconds there, plus the penalty, plus like 10 seconds of potato.
Stage finished. Well done.
Oh goodness. Hey, we're still winning, Eat It Up, but we got some damage to repair, I'm sure. Oh, it's a sprint, cool. It's another night stage. Alright, this is the last service station. Alright, let's go.
Start and turn 1 right tightens gravel into 4 left long.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Well, the whole thing is like, there's no errors being reported.
5.
That's the whole thing.
4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
That's literally the issue, is like, I'll check event logger and whatever, the only thing that gets logged is the other, was the aforementioned one with the Windows, like there's a, like, if let's say there's nothing wrong with my graphics card and it's literally just a bug with Windows, let's say, you can raise that TDF timeout. But the problem with doing that is if there's an actual issue, I don't want to like damage anything, so I'm like, I'm hesitant to touch it.
6 right of a crest, jump.
But my laptop, I think everything is all welded together. Like I don't think there's any easy way to replace the GPU.
30. 6 right, extra long.
I really like my Element though. I thought it was actually ultimately a really good purchase. because I don't have to have a hunky tower everywhere, and for my use, I have a NAS over here. So like,
Flat left
as
long,
far as
50.
additional storage space, it has 2 drive bays. I have like 4 terabytes of available
Into slow,
space.
6
Like,
left long, tightens
kind of
turn.
have everything I need, and I can take it places. I don't have to be constrained to just sitting on a desk, you know.
30.
Like, I do love my desktops. I do love them being modular and stuff, but just with how expensive every part has gotten these days, and I don't know. As long as I keep finding laptops that are super good for the
6
price,
left long, opens of a jump.
I just buy like last year's model. Last year's discounted model that I know doesn't have massive
Into
issues,
6 left of a crest jump.
and there you go.
Into 5 right long.
Oh, we're
tightens
losing this one.
4. 30. 6 right. Into 4 left. Tightens of a crest. Into 6 right. Very long.
These
30.
sprints, the AI tends to do a
Keep
lot
right
better
of a
than
jump.
me.
Into 6 left.
They're really.
extra
I don't
long,
feel I'm
tightens
very good
4.
on the straightaways,
Into 4 right.
and the AI always feels a little bit juiced on them. A little bit.
Into 4 left long, tightens turn 3, opens of a crest, into 4 right, and 6 left, 80, 4 left, slow.
Yeah, I wouldn't say this is a dud. I mean, it's run. Yeah, but you know what I mean. It's just like, what are these random errors? So there is these TDF issues. Like, there is a whole bunch of posts on NVIDIA's forums about it, and people just basically trying to catch the rabbit in the hat. And nobody can figure it out. But they've all basically determined it's some type of software issue. And if it is a hardware issue, it's one that no one's willing to admit, basically. And that's why I reached out to my manufacturer, because sometimes NVIDIA makes deals behind the table to replace a bunch of cards that they know are bad but don't want to have a full-on recall.
40, gravel, 5 right, over crest, extra long,
I've actually had worse luck with graphics cards in PCs. I've just had terrible luck with graphics cards. And I don't overclock or do anything. And that's why I'm always like, why are you overclocking? Like, I've never had a graphics card that didn't already have a problem, and that just invites more problems.
into 6 left long, opens, keep middle of a big jump, 30,
Oh wow, we're in the lead again. Nice
6
job.
right of a crest, into immediate 6 left,
These jumps scare me so much.
4 right long, tightens. Opens of a crest.
Uh-oh.
Into
Just hold the
3
road,
left.
hold the road. Yeah.
Keep right of a 30. 6 left. 30. 5 right. Into 6 left long.
Alright, one
Opens
more
of a finish,
stage.
80 to stop.
I gotta figure out for a sibling. They want a new machine. Their machine is
That
Wow.
should be enough for a stage
they
win.
they want a new machine, and they tend to really want a desktop. But we need to figure out something that like doesn't cost a fortune for what they want to do. Alright, it's the last one. It's Yezuyoro Luki.
Starts 6 right. Into 6 left. 30. 4 right. Good luck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 6 right, into 6 left, 30, 4 right. Slow 5 left, and turn 3 right.
I'll show you my garage and stuff after this with the different cars that I have.
Opens of a crest, 30.
It has, I think I have most of the cars that are in the game already unlocked. Like, I can just go to free play and show them
Good over
to
jumps. Keep right of a jump.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm always seeing you playing like a From the Devs game, or...
Big jump, 30.
Have you ever heard of this? There's a rogue... Like, every year there's a competition to make roguelikes. When I say competition, it's like... You have, like, it's a 7-day roguelike. Like, you have 7 days to make a brand new game. And there's some pretty interesting games that came out of it. Somebody called Captain Clever,
30.
whom I randomly discovered on Twitch when they're hey, here's related people that might be interesting to you, actually showed me somebody interesting. Yeah, I think it's called 7-Day
Opens
Roguelike,
tarmac,
and they
50.
give awards to different to winners of various
Middle of the
categories.
crest.
And you
Caution,
like
30
they kind of
right entry.
they are. I would say that they're definitely roguelikey, but obviously they might
Right, 6 left,
not do
300.
necessarily every last. It's a gentleman's agreement to stick to the roguelikey things. Like if you do something a little bit different, you're not going to be.
Unseen, square left,
But anyway, I think it's called
50.
7-Day Roguelike, and Captain Clever has been playing through the whole bunch of the contest winners, basically.
4 right long.
In different categories and
80
stuff
over
too, but
bumps.
yeah. It seemed cool. Like, they
left,
how
opens up a
complete the
crest.
games are and stuff, I don't know, but it's one of those you just go download to their work and go check
Into
them out.
turn, 4 right, extra long, tightens 3.
But just, I know that's kind of stuff that you'd be
Into
into,
four
so I
left.
figured I'd mention it. I can find it like when you're streaming or
30.
something and link it to you.
Cut, 5 left.
I think it's
Into
called
5 right
7-Day
long.
Roguelike.
Into
S
6
7
left,
like
opens
the
up a
acronym
crest,
is like
30.
literally those letters. 7D
Left,
RRL or
opens up a
something.
crest. Into 5 right.
There's going to be a car in the road here, isn't
30.
there? Those two guys that are waving
left,
are like, there's
40.
a... Oh, I guess not.
4 left of a crest.
Usually when there's a marshal waving, it indicates that there's a danger on the
50.
right side of the road there.
6 right of a crest.
Usually
Into
we'll see
6
like a
left
steaming
long.
car in a tree.
100 of a bumps. 6 right, extra long. Opens of a jump.
Poor Biba doesn't have 10,000
50.
credits to repair his car. I'm about to get 1 million just for giggles.
4 left long, narrow, and turn 3 right long.
Hit the sign, hit the sign. Sometimes those signs really get you.
Opens
They
of
actually
a
hurt the
crest.
car.
Into 5 left
Usually the
long,
little
and
ones just
tightens
fly away
4.
and it's fun. I think one of these I actually took a tree down, small tree.
50. 6 right, extra long. Into 6 left. Into 6 right. Into 5 left. Opens extra long. Into 6 right. Into 6 left. Extra long.
Oh, baby, that was almost really bad. See, it did it again there. Wow. It's alright, we're ahead by enough that even if the engine's damaged at this point or we had a
6
flat,
left.
we'd be able to get
Opens
to
of a
the
crest.
end, so...
30. 6 right.
Oh, there goes the hood.
5 left. 80.
Oh, no.
Keep middle of a long crest. Into 6 right. Into 5 left long. Tightens 4. 50 after finish. 6 right long.
Alright, we made it. Lost a little bit of time there. Yeah, good thing that tree was there to stop me with just enough force. Oh my goodness.
Yes, we have won the rally.
I'm glad you know we won the rally. We were the last car out, so we definitely had to have won the rally. 20-second win. Alright, so here's our payout. Wow, we actually didn't even have to score points because it's 30 for the win. Or 25. 30. Look at that. That's the maximum I can get at this level. Elite. Is that the max? It's rolling up a new championship for us to take over. So elite level, 188. Oh man, that game's cool. That's the game I've had downloaded forever, and I've not played it. And I had a friend back in like university days that, well, the original Elite. I don't know. I think it's different games. That's one that I have somewhere. But yeah, now it's over 1 million for the maximum championship reward. Each event now rewards about 50% more. Well, let's show you the card. Well, first I think I have to go in here. No, I got to go back through the garage. These are the cars that I own. So the other cars, that's the only H1 car that I own. I should just go to the garage. These are the cars I have in the garage. This car is impossible to drive, but I was learning how to do it. It's a rear-wheel drive Historic 3, so it's a little bit more powerful. We also rode this kit car. This is a front-wheel drive car, and it's like super understeery. This Stratos is apparently the hardest car in the game to drive, and it basically fishtails everywhere. It's a rear-wheel drive with just a lot of power, for the era at least. Yeah, man, you check that one out more. And then we start getting into like the actual rally cars. These are called Group A, Group B. Bebo really likes the all-wheel drive cars. And he was riding one of these that were... They look more like rally cars. He's driving this Impreza, which is... if you played Gran Turismo, you've probably driven this car, Impreza Rally. And then there's like supercars, GT Rally, so I have the Porsche. There's more cars in the game, but I don't have the... I don't have them unlocked in this mode. So let's show you what else I could buy. We won't buy any because I'm not driving any of them. I can just run them in the free mode. So these are the other two. Oh yeah, it changes every few hours because of course that's how this game works. But it's not like, it's not crazy. Is that another Slancia Stratos? But if I go all the way over here, you can see some of the... So R5, I think, is World Rally Championship. So you have your pick. It's just they didn't have the licensing, so they have the cars, but they can't say it's the World Rally Championship, so they just call them all R5. I think that's how it works. There's Rally GT as well, which I don't think... You see, you have your choice. These are some pretty... Oh, and then this is the Rallycross. I don't... Anything to the right here is all... All these cars are for Rallycross. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, I might have to buy this. Okay, we're buying it. Yeah, I'm buying it. I've never seen one of those at all. I'm sure I have it in the other mode, but like, if I do Rallycross, that'd actually be really fun. But those are your choices. No one expects... Yeah, they're like we used to go to the Monster Truck Rally and they'd have the quad racing and stuff, and that's what it reminds me of. Like in between cars getting crushed, they would actually like moto style race, and they would have supercharged like dirt bikes, and that's what it reminds me of. It basically looks like late models for not late models. The other thing, just Friday night you're racing on an oval, and they have the little cars that look like that instead of the late models that look more like stock cars. You also get to buy staff in this game. Each staff member helps make your repairs go faster. The first one makes it easier to unlock performance stuff for cars. And then each of them, every time you hire an engineer, they get like level 1 of all these. Goofy wings as roofs. I don't know about that. That was our co-driver. I don't know if we actually got to choose a different co-driver, by the way. I have no way to fire him, so I'm going to assume that he's just my co-driver for good. I made his logistical knowledge high as heck because we go off the track a lot. But you also have just free play in this, which is pretty cool. It's like if I was to pick a whatever, so you can actually see all the cars. How many other dune buggies are there? Or was the dune buggy a one-off? Where are these? Oh right, I have to. That's why I've never seen it. Is because I have to pick a rally, a Rallycross, not a. I got to pick an actual Rallycross. So how many choices do I have? It's just the one. It's called Cross Kart. That's all you get. You get the one. Alright, so let's go back to... Oh, I don't want to exit the game. Reward available. What's my reward? Oh. Notice that when I finished that 6th one, sprint cars. Okay. We didn't get the 150 for winning that event, so the game eventually catches up with the server and gives us the reward, so we got our payout. So we're probably gonna do the Lancia again. Might as well replace it, it's all free. I'm just curious if there's another level after Elite. Masters. There is another one. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there is Eliter, so we're gonna pick the Lancia Fulva again. Alright, so let's see what hell we've unleashed. Argentina's the first one. Well, I want to see what other events there are. I don't just want to jump into this. That I must have skipped the part. Argentina's a good shot for us to win overall, though. I must have skipped the... Apparently I don't. Apparently I don't get the event details. I wonder why. Maybe the server isn't communicating well. Because it did have that glitch. Here we go. Oh no, that's just this event. So there are 10 stages. Okay, what tuning do we use? Alright, I don't have one for Argentina on this guy. So we're gonna set this car up. There isn't one for Argentina. Oh, there is. Google, yeah, YouTube is making it look like it just says most replayed. It doesn't actually tell me anything. So I guess I have to finish this rally in order to see the stuff again. 20 and 107. I kind of don't like 107 because I know there's a lot of turning. 19, 74, 58. Okay. $32. 90. Mostly I just want to get this gearing correct. I don't think a lot of these changes are going to offer a bunch of difference. One of the big things you do to these cars in the pretty much like every car is pretty true to its actual manufacturing, but the issue is that if you want to go really fast and you want to win, the gearing on all the cars is set way too long based on what the AI is doing. Like if you want to beat the AI, you have to change your gearing a lot. Generally just make everything very short. Typically your optimal shift is the red line. Typically. Sometimes on certain parts of the track I use it to Well, wait a second. Why is this gearing all the way to the... Hold up. I gotta go back. We're way too firm. We gotta go softer. This is 20. Ride height's a really big adjustment in these cars. You can really feel how much the car wants to wobble and stuff, but you also don't want to bottom out and hit the ground a lot. Because you hit the ground, the car will just want to go. Okay, I gotta go back to this gearing situation. Well, I guess we'll do the first event and see how we do. Nice, we're at 204. Oh, I am at 334. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm gonna go pee, and we're gonna refill my water and start. Alright. So the real question is, so we won, we didn't have too much trouble winning each of these series. The real question is, now that we're in the Elite, how hard, like, my thinking is that the AI that is
30,
first place,
5 left long tightens, into 5 right long.
like I was told
30,
different stories
6
on the
left.
internet.
Good luck.
One is that the AI, the first place car is always like master's level.
5,
The
4,
difference in difficulties
3, 2, 1, go.
is simply that the rest of the field is a lot more constrained and together. Meaning that like 15th place is a lot closer to the first place's time than it is spread out towards the 30th place's time. So basically it becomes harder
50 over
to...
bumps and jumps, slow 2 right tightens.
we're going to find out. We're going to find out together. If we can win this event, we're in good shape. If we can't win this event, then yeah,
Into 6 left,
then we're stuck here.
50, caution, keep right into 1 left, tightens narrow. 3 right.
Biba doesn't like this one.
30. 5 right, into 6 left over bump. 30. 4 right long tightens. 60. Unseen. 3 left. Into 3 right long. Open small cut of a crest. Into unseen. Open hairpin left. Opens.
We're
6
losing.
long.
We're losing really bad. But it is only the first segment, and for whatever reason, the AI gets a super start that we never seem to be able to deal with. I was really bad at starting the car. Or just the AI is juiced and doesn't have to do the start.
bump, open slow, 30, 1 right tightens,
And you got that gearing, right? This gearing is pretty good. This gearing is actually... We're redlining a bit, but there's so many bumps that we'd be redlining regardless.
unseen, 2 left tightens,
Definitely need to be on soft tires,
opens, 30,
because I'd be even further behind on medium.
3 right narrow, 30, 2 right tightens, don't cut, 50 over bump, 2 left tightens,
I just gotta remember, it's 10 stages, so like if I'm behind a little bit, that's okay.
into 6 right,
We just can't have a lot of
40,
mistakes.
1 left narrow,
Really, hopefully no mistakes.
into 5 right over bump,
Might just get our
into
butts kicked,
6
to be
left over
honest.
crest,
It looks like we're just gonna get our
unseen,
butts
1
kicked.
right, opens, 30, caution, keep left, into 6 right, narrow, 6 left, 30, 4 left, slow 30, unseen, hairpin left, 50, 6 right over bumps, into 6 left, 30, unseen, open hairpin right. Into 1 left long, 30, 5 right long, into 5 left, and don't cut, 6 right, 30, bump, crest, 3 right long, open 6, into unseen, 1 left tightens. Into 4 right, 4 left narrow, 30, unseen, open hairpin left. Into unseen, open hairpin right. Into turn 4 left. Into unseen, open hairpin left. Into hairpin right.
Wow, I am an eternity behind these guys. Oh
Left over
boy.
30, 2 right. Into 1 left, small cut. Opens 30, 3 right. 4 left, don't cut. Into unseen, 1 right long. Opens 6, small cut. 40, 1 left. Into 3 right. Into 6 left. 30. 4 right. Into narrow hairpin left. Into 4 right.
Uh-oh.
50.
Game just clipped me on that. We are really
6
far
right.
behind.
Opens 70 over bump.
Now, hopefully we can make some back on the other stages.
5 right.
Because I didn't really make many
50,
mistakes. Like, that was
2
it.
left. Into 3 right. Opens over crest. 30. 5 right long over bump. Tightens over crest over finish. To stop. Well done.
30 seconds behind the leader. How? Ow, dude. Oh my goodness.
That felt good, but let's
Did it
check
feel
the
good?
times.
Yeah, let's check the times. Let's check those times. Uh-huh. Wow. 26th. Is the gearing just bad? The gearing doesn't feel good. I will say, if the gearing is bad, we're going to have issues. I'm tempted to change the gearing to make it so that we have a lot more oomph in those lower gears. Because it feels like anytime I'm coming off the corner, I'm losing time. I don't have a magical
Start
fix for
60.
that.
Open hairpin right
Magic
tightens.
fix is we need
Into
to-
1 left,
We need to
extra
get those
long.
gears a little bit
Good luck.
closer in the...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 60, open hairpin right, tightens.
Like that second gear is nothing.
Extra long. Into one right, tightens. Opens. Extra long. Into two left. Extra long. Tightens one. Into two right, tightens. Into unseen, hairpin left, don't cut. Into one right, tightens. Into don't cut, 6 left. Into 3 right over crest, 30. Keep right, into 4 left, opens extra long, tightens 1. Into don't cut, 1 right.
Uh-oh, off the cliff. Oh dear. Yeah, I just recovered the car. I might just take a reset here. No, take a reset. It's a lot of time loss.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. 60, open hairpin right, tightens. Into 1 left, extra long.
I think I'm gonna open up the camber more, and I'm gonna see if I'm thinking about these gears this entire run. If there's anything I can do to make the gears pick up better off these corners.
Into 2 left.
I would assume that one of the best time trial setups is actually quite good for this, but like this is one we typically would win before.
Into 2 right, tightens.
So the fact that we're nowhere close is suspect to me, and we didn't use a setup before for this one in particular.
Into unseen, hairpin left, don't cut.
So I don't know. I don't have a good answer. This car's very slow.
Into don't cut, 6 left.
Obviously, there's a lot of turns, so it's not like you
Into
can.
3 right over crest, 30.
You can't just skip the turns.
Keep right, into 4 left, opens extra long, tightens 1. Into don't cut,
Sort of crashed a
right.
minute ago.
Into 5 left, 6 right, 30, unseen, hairpin right. Opens. 6 right, 30, open hairpin left. Open 6 long, over crest, sudden, 1 left. Tightens over crest, narrow. 2 right, don't cut. Into 2 left, tightens. Into 6 right. Into 6 left. 30, 6 right, long, opens, slow, 50, crest and unseen hairpin right, 30.
Not wasting a reset there. Let's go. We're already losing by a lot, so small little error. It's not a big deal.
30. 3 left. And keep right into 1 left, don't cut. Into 4 right of a narrow bridge. Into 4 left of a crest. And 4 right, 2 left tightens. Unseen hairpin right. Into hairpin left. Into 2 right.
Him?
Into
Oh,
1
so much
left.
for that.
Into 1 right. Into 2 right. Into 1 left. Into 1 right. Into don't cut. 2 left. Opens. Into 2 right.
Yeah, I think I need more camber.
Into don't cut. 2 left. Tightens of a narrow bridge. 30.
We're losing. We're losing
2
really
right.
bad here.
1 left. Opens
Yeah, okay, a
long.
couple penalties, but like we'd
30.
still be losing really bad, even if we had like our ideal run.
Caution crest and don't cut 2 right tightens of a
So
narrow bridge.
something's not good.
Into
You
2
can
right
lose
long,
immediately right there
tightens
going
1.
off the bridge, by the way.
Into 1 left. Into 4 right over finish. 30. 3 left to stop.
About the same position. We could have gained a little bit. I could have finished like 14 seconds behind. But yeah, we're losing this one. So we're gonna make 4th gear a little bit longer,
That
and
stage
I'm
was
gonna
tough,
try to make.
but it felt fast.
I'm gonna try to bring all the gears a little bit forward. The dude is like super mad in his he's super mad in the car. He's like, he does like the same animation when they win, dude. But hey, as long as we don't demote, we're fine. Oh man, it's only 3 kilometers. That'd be nice if a lot of these stages are shorter. That'd also be why we're losing, is we tend to lose on the short stages. Do we have time to replace the radiator? No. Alright. Damaged fixed. Oh, we were on mediums! Oh, well that's problem 1. The other problem is we probably have a spare tire, no? Definitely on softs. I'm gonna change the camber angle down a little bit. I'm actually gonna move the toe a little bit too. I'm gonna try something like that. Just push the whole curve a little bit and kind of bring a couple of those gears a little bit closer.
3 left long, into 5 right, opens over crest, 30 over bumps, 4 right.
Because I don't care if I have to first gear out of
Good
some
luck.
of these corners, but just
5,
I don't feel I have a
4,
good.
3, 2, 1, go. 30, 3 left long, into 5 right, opens over crest. 30 over bumps, 4 right long, opens over crest, and bumps. Into 4 left, into don't cut hairpin right. Into 5 left. 30 over bumps, don't cut 6 right, into 1 left long. And keep right, into don't cut 4 left, into 5 right. 30, 3 left, 6 right, 30 over bumps, slow 5 left, into unseen hairpin right, into 1 left, 30 over bumps, 4
Car
left
turns
long
better
over crest,
immediately.
30,
So that online setup isn't
open
very
hairpin
good,
left,
or at least for this particular segment
into
that we're
5
getting,
right long,
it's not very
tightens,
good.
open hairpin right, don't cut long,
I'm tempted to open up the camber and the toe in more because of how many
30,
turns there are.
unseen, hairpin left, opens, into 1 right,
Bear in mind that our start time now is much earlier in the day, so
into 2 right,
we're racing
30.
we're racing the worst. So like if we're losing the timing and scoring is only reflective of the people that have already been out. So the fact that we're winning this segment
into 2 right
does
long,
not mean that we're actually
tightens
beating
1,
anybody. We're 26th or something, so we're beating 20,
into 1
27
left,
basically.
extra long,
But this does feel
opens,
much better.
tightens, into 5 right long,
If we beat them by a large
Two
margin,
left,
that's basically what we're
small
looking for. We're very much in the green
30.
now. That means that we made good positive
4 right,
changes or just are
don't
driving
cut.
better.
into 2 left long, tightens, 50. Keep left over crest, into 5 right, don't cut, 30. 5 right long, tightens 1. Into 2 left long, opens. Into 6 left over crest, 30. Unseen, 1 right long, tightens. 50. Keep left, into 4 right, don't cut. Into 4 left, extra long, tightens, 2 tightens. 30. 3 left long, over finish, 70 to stop.
That was a lot more smooth than the first 2 segments. That was pretty good. We avoided demotion on this one, so we would honestly want to get into the championship points to make sure that we don't get demoted.
That stage was tough, but it felt fast.
So if we're like mid-pack, I'm okay with that. 5th, okay. So the issue is either that opening segment, the AI was just overtuned, or the setup changes that we made were grossly different. Man, these are short stages. There's a lot of turns, but the stages are rather short. No more nighttime. I even made sure my headlights still work.
Starts into 6 left long, into caution, 5 right over crest and narrow bridge, into 1 left tight and small cut. Good luck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 6 left long, into caution, 5 right over crest and narrow bridge, into 1 left tightens, small cut, 30, 4 right tightens, into 5 left, into 2 right long, tightens, into 1 left long, opens, caution, tightens of a narrow bridge, into 3 left, 30, 1 right tightens, into 2 left, 50, over narrow bridge, into 3 right don't cut, tightens, into 3 left tightens,
Oh, he was right, don't
into
cut.
4 right long, tightens don't cut, into 1 left tightens,
Basically, don't cut anything here. All you do is hit rocks. Cut anything.
into 3 left, into don't cut, 1 right tightens, into 1 left tightens, 30, 2 right tightens, into 3 left long on a crest, into caution, don't cut, 3 right of a narrow bridge, keep left of a 30, into 1 right tightens, into 6 left, into caution, 2 right long, tightens of a narrow bridge, 2 right don't cut, 50, unseen, open hairpin left. 100. 6 left long, 50. 6 right of a crest, into narrow, 5 left. Into 2 right tightens. Into 2 left, tightens 1. Into 2 right long, opens 30. 2 right long, tightens 1, don't cut long, 50. Keep left into unseen, open hairpin left, 30. Keep left into 6 right of a grid, into 1 left tightens, into 2 right long, 30, 6 right, into 6 left, 30, caution, 2 left of a crest narrow, into 6 right, into caution, unseen, 1 left, tightens narrow, into 1 right tightens, 30, 3 left long, into don't cut, 1 right, opens, 4 right long.
Oh no, dude. I tried to cut that corner way too aggressively and that
Into
did not
5
go
left
well.
long, tightens don't cut, 1. Into 2 right long, tightens 1. Opens 3 long. left, open hairpin left. 50 over finish.
That was pretty bad. Unless that's the lead car, it's not a good one. I did have that mistake, but yeesh,
How did the car feel in that stage?
not good.
Do you want to make any setup changes at the next service?
Do you want to make any setup changes? Yes. Yes, I do. Oh, 10th. That's not terrible. Alright, so now we're sit at 15th. We're nearly 2 minutes behind the leader. Yikes. Yikes. Why are they all so short? Ah! It's impossible. That we gotta learn how to start. I wonder if I can watch somebody's time trial and see how I'm supposed to start this car. Maybe that's the issue I'm having, and I'm just losing like 5 seconds for free on every start because my start's terrible. We need working lights. I'm already gonna overwrite this because this setup's clearly superior to the other setup. Take a quick YouTube. Yeah, this guy's 42nd place out of 1,084. They also appear to be a furry racer. They're also using a G28. What I want to see is how the start goes. How do you start the car? Oh my goodness! You could just do that? Oh no! My life is a disaster. Really? So, pro tip for this car: we just go completely nuts. We go completely nuts on all starts. Wow. Fresh tires. Service 6, yeah. So we always, even on this mode, we still get fresh tires
Start
every
60,
time.
bumps into 4 right, 30, 1 right long opens. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 60 bump, into 4 right, 30, 1 right long. Opens, into 4 right, into 3 left, don't cut, and keep right 30, open hairpin left. Slow, 4 right of a crest long, tightens 2.
So the start, the first person I watched, they literally were just redlining at the start, or just shy of it.
Opens,
But they weren't as
30.
tentative as I was. Like,
6 left of a
don't care
crest,
about
50.
We're gonna try not caring about spinning the tires or anything. Just when it's like at 2 seconds,
Unseen, 2 right.
we're just gonna go flat out.
Into 3 left, don't cut.
We're still
Into
losing.
unseen, 2
Man,
right, small cut. Into 2 left long, tightens.
maybe we just need to get out of this particular
Opens,
event.
tightens, hairpin
Get to
right.
the next event.
Tightens.
We might have a better chance. All the events being like 3
Into 1
kilometers.
left,
They're all
tightens.
stages of this being like 3 kilometers. I think
Opens
it's killing
long.
us.
Into turn, 1 right, don't cut. Into 2 left
There's
long,
really no room
tightens.
for error.
Opens. Into 2 left long, tightens 1. Into 1 right long, tightens hairpin right. 30. 1 left long. Into 6 left, sudden hairpin right. Opens. 4 right long of a crest bump. Caution 30. 1 right. Into hairpin left. Into 6 right. Keep left over 50.
Oh, we're winning.
4 right narrow.
They were just beating like
30.
11th place though, or something.
3 left over
Whatever position
into
we're
2
in,
right.
because
20.
the gate box is set up.
1 right
Now,
long
now that we hit a
tightens.
service station, we're all ordered by
Into
the order
5
that we're
left.
in. So I'm not the last car out. So that's just based on who's in front of me,
Into 4 right long of a crest. Into hairpin left.
who was actually behind me.
Into 4 right long of a crest. Into 2 left long. Tightens of a crest. Over finish. 30 over jumps. Caution. 4 left.
Oh wow,
To
we did
stop.
really good on that stage. Whoa, no.
Well done.
Yeah, well done. All right, I should have just stopped the car.
Are the tyres holding up okay?